Previously on Australian Survivor.
I am fighting for my life out here now.
Against all odds.
We need to try and get Shani on board. She's lost a bestie, so I'm going to exploit that.
Shane and Sean rose from the ashes.
What's your position with Brian, Shani?
I'm 100% keen to get him out. Brian flipped on us and sent Vanilla home. Now it's my turn.
And a new alliance was born.
The Shh Alliance.
What do you think?
Massive reward on the line today.
Brian still proved unbeatable in the reward challenge.
He's very close, and that's it!
Oh. But in the most important challenge,
Brian desperate to get a spark.
Sean fought fire with fire.
Sean wins individual immunity.
Yeah!
And their plan to blindside Brian seemed complete.
This is where you and I get to take control of the game.
But a red flag
He was not panic-stricken enough. I think he's got an idol.
made them change course.
Jack, maybe we should get Monica instead.
At Tribal Council,
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Brian played right into their hands.
You wily old thing.
And in a massive blindside,
7th member of our jury, Monica.
his endgame
The tribe has spoken.
was entirely obliterated. 4 left. Who will be voted out tonight?
Good morning, Gravy. Good morning. How was your sleep?
Yeah?
Waking up on day 47, there's only 3 people standing between me and $500,000. I've already done this for 47 days. I need to stick it out for another 3 days so I can be almost rich.
You think about 20 people have left.
I know.
I didn't even think.
I know.
At the start, I was thinking, you know, I won't be too sad if I'm evicted like around 5.
Yeah.
I'm definitely proud to be the last contender standing. Those bitches would have never thought I would have made it this far.
You're going to do the notch this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, not your way.
So many now.
Woohoo!
Day
47. The final 4.
Well done. Oh,
Great.
3 more.
I'm definitely proud of myself. My resume is looking great. I went to a tribe swap with 6 champions and 2 contenders, and I came out fine. I've survived the most tribal councils out of anyone on this beach. I'm like, you guys are still underestimating me. Like, I am strategic. I've won individual immunity, and they still don't vote for me. I'm like, you guys are crazy. I flipped on Brian last night, so I definitely expected him to be sulking. And he was. So my plan moving forward is to get Grubby Brian out. I'm the sole contender left in the game, and I want to be the sole survivor as well. Isn't that exciting?
Waking up day 47. It's really exciting. Survivor is the toughest game that you can play. I think I performed really well in challenges, but the game is not just physical. There is a mental aspect to it, and you have to constantly work your alliances, work your relationships. It's a delicate balance that goes from morning till night, even hour to hour sometimes. The game requires you to be a good player because ultimately you have to impress the jury. I played a really strong social game, and I've worked down hard, you know, to find my way, negotiate my way through the maze, through relationships.
Congratulations, us. Yeah.
My ideal person to go to the final two with is Sian. Now, I'm pretty tight with Sian. What a delight to be with you.
Oh, likewise, Shane. Seriously, to get through, navigate this game in the way that we did, you know, both individually and collectively at times, has been awesome. And I've enjoyed every moment playing.
I have enjoyed doing it with you.
Likewise. That's the truth.
One could think that because Sian is such a good lawyer, one of the best lawyers in Victoria, that I would want to avoid facing off with her. Maybe if I chose Brian to go to the jury with, that might be a better choice. But I'm willing to take the risk, recall my game plays and my moves. I've voted people out. I've blindsided people. I'd orchestrated blindsiding Lydia, the biggest female physical threat in the game. Sian and I managed to get rid of Brian's alliance. Monica and Fenella. Brian's just not engaging at all here. I mean, he must just feel like this is not where he wanted to be. No. My pitch will be just as eloquent and interesting and convincing as Sian's. And I think this is an heroic play to choose to go with Sian rather than someone that I feel I might be able to easily beat, like Shani or Brian. Brian's feeling pretty dejected this morning because he was outplayed.
Still amazed you didn't vote for me last night. Still amazed.
It's just some intuition that you might have had an idol. He thought he had a plan that he was going to take him and Monica through to the final three. But his plan was thwarted by the Shush Alliance.
Intuition.
Pure intuition.
Guess well.
Gut feeling. Yeah.
Guessed really well.
Brian is the most villainous player, but now he's kind of an easy target. So I need to decide whether to get him out of the game now.
Have you said anything to you?
No.
No.
I will have a chat to him.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Okay. Yeah.
Brian, I really wanted to get you out.
But
we thought I thought we had an idol.
Yeah, so, you know,
And we were right.
Just while the girls are gone.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to work out why you had to do that last night.
So, when you didn't stick to the plan, I was just really suspicious, thinking that Shane was obviously a way bigger part of your plan than what you led on.
No, but I don't want to take. I don't even want to have a champion up against me if I'm in the final two. I knew I was in a lot of strife when Shani flipped with Shane and voted Monica out. I've been able to trust her for a period of time, but now that's gone. You can't trust people when it comes to this part of the game. Alliances are done and dusted. It's final four. There's no tomorrow for me. If I don't win immunity, I'm going home. So if I have to lie, if I have to bend the rules, or using any little advantage I can, I'll do it. how am I going to win this game? I said to myself, you're going to be a villain no matter what you do, but hopefully people can understand why you've done that. I think the jury wants a really good speech. I know I've played a massive game. At the start, I just had to play by the big alliance with Matt, Steve and Sam. So I just gathered behind them and just understood how all that dynamic worked. And knew I was going to be on the chopping block at some stage, so I had to be patient. Wait to merge, wait till they try to take out some big numbers, and then wait for my right time to strike. And that's what I was able to do. I took out Matt, took out Benji, took out Steve. And now, one thing I'm going to really focus on is go bang and vote out Sean. This is game over. But in Survivor, you keep your friends close and enemies closer. Oh, yep.
What? Oh,
Hang on.
that's interesting. Oh, God.
You have a choice to make. These BLTs and juice could be yours alone, or you could share them with the rest of your tribe, or you might walk away with nothing.
In secret, you must each choose to either split or steal this meal. If you both choose to split, then you will share the meal between all 4 members of your tribe. If you both choose to steal, then you will share the food between the 2 of you, but the other 2 members of your tribe will get nothing. However, if one of you chooses to steal and the other split, then the stealer will get the entire meal. For me, you know, that prize money and the title of Sole Survivor, it is close, but I'm not getting too excited because, you know, it's still not there. But I'm thinking endgame. I'm thinking final 2 at this point in time. What's been running through my head is that I've played a game where I value loyalty, and I've been loyal to Shane. On the other hand, if I take Brian or Shonny to the final 2, I do think I could win against both of them. It's a really difficult decision for me to make. Oh, there's 2.
Oh, it's close.
Okay. And 1 bottle of juice. If we take the half back and share out, then that's substantial.
But how much are you going to get out of it if you give it to me? If it's later in the game, it's a different story because we want to make everyone feel like they're a team player, but when it comes close to the end where you need some extra energy, I'm pretty hungry. The whole roll will be nice. But is there any kickback from this? That's the biggest thing.
Well, that's the thing, I suppose. There's 2 cards, steal or split.
Steal or split.
Okay.
Oh, you go, you count down.
All right. 1, 2, 3. You get it all, Brian.
Unfortunately for everyone else, I'm having 2 BLTs and I'm having 750 ml of orange juice.
Enjoy. It's 2 BLT. All right. Ciao.
Okay.
I think I made the right decision because I don't know what the jury think of Brian. I think they might think he is a bit of a sneaky player and that he does push the limits. The jury has to select a winner. So I'm sure they'd want to select someone that might seem worthy of it and not really someone that's looked after themselves.
I feel too bad. You can't share at this stage of the game. Don't even like tomato. Oh, yeah. Don't make the right decision. Smart decision. My plan going forward is to take Shane out. Then I can beat Shane and Shonny. It's just crucial that I win this immunity because then I can take control of this game. So I got this in the bag. I sort of feel bad. Nah, I'm over it now.
Brian likes to think he's king. Going into today's immunity challenge, we've just got to stop Brian from winning again. We've got one more immunity challenge. I've not won one yet. I'm determined that I'm going to be the winner of this immunity challenge. It's going to be really vital for me to prevent Brian from winning it and for my security in the game, because I want to be there in the final 3 and the final 2. So Brian needs to go home.
Come on in, guys.
Wowzers.
Shane, on day 1, did you think that you'd still be standing here day 47?
Well, I certainly hoped I would. That was my intention. But, yeah, as we played the game, I really can't believe that I'm here still.
Brian, what would winning immunity today mean for you?
Oh, it's crucial. Every time you go to tribal council and you haven't got that necklace around your neck, you're vulnerable. And at this stage, alliances are pretty much gone.
So it's every man for himself right now.
And woman.
And woman. Well, you guys ready to get to today's immunity challenge?
Certainly.
First things first, Sean, I got to take it back.
Yes, Jonathan.
You didn't have it for long.
No, that is true. It was still good.
Thank you. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you're going to use a long pole to maneuver a disc through a maze. Once you get to the top, you'll place the disc and then you'll head back for the next one. But the entire maze sits on a spring. So if you hit the side, it will wobble, your discs will fall, and you'll have to start again. First person to stack all 12 discs on top of the maze wins immunity, safe from the vote. As for the rest of you, Tribal Council tonight, someone's going to become the 21st person voted out. All right, let's draw for spots. We'll get to it. All right, here we go. For immunity. Survivors ready? Go! This challenge requires speed and dexterity. You have to have all 12 discs bouncing on the top of that maze for 3 seconds to win immunity. Brian places his first. Shonny right behind him. Shane and Sean being very cautious down the end there. Shonny now back with her second. Shane places her first. Brian places his second disc. Finally, Sean is through with her first. She tries to readjust. You want to move through that maze as quickly as possible. Brian now working on his third. Shonny is through with her second. Shane places her second from the ground. Doesn't even use the platform. Brian's through with his third. Shonny working on her third. Shane is through with her third. She is hot on Brian's tail. Sian places her second. Brian has his fourth. Brian has an early lead. Shane places her fourth. Brian working on his fifth. Working very quickly, but will he be able to keep up the pace? It's easy at first, but it gets harder as that stack grows. It becomes more precarious. Shawnee places her fourth. Shane places her fifth. Brian's slowing down now. Shane right there with him, neck and neck. Starting to get wobbly now. Tap that frame just a little too hard. You could knock the whole thing over and you'll need to start all over again. Brian places his sixth. Shane places her sixth. Everyone's slowing down now. Sian now places her fourth. Shawnee working on her seventh. Shane starts to pull ahead. Shane is the only person out here who has not won individual immunity. It's today the day for her. Brian trying to pick up the pace now. He can feel the pressure. Shane and Brian both neck and neck working on their ninth. Brian places his ninth first. Shane right on his tail. Brian has 3 discs left. Shane has 3 left. Oh! Really does not want to disturb that stack. She saves it. Brian working that 10th one through. Shane places her. She's going back for her 11th. Neck and neck. Who can pull it off? It is going to be a showdown. Brian places his 11th disc. He's going back for the last disc. Shane is right there. She's going back for her last. You have to place it at the top and has to stand for 3 seconds. Brian slowly working his way through the maze. Shane is right there. Who's going to place it first? Brian places it. He could win it right here. 3, 2. No, it falls over. Disaster. This opens the door for everyone.
You got this, Shane.
Shane has hers up. 3, 2. No, it falls over for her too.
Oh, God.
She loses everything. She's going to have to start all over again. Brian racing to get back in this. He really wants to wear that necklace. He's going to have to start all over again. Shawnee is right there. She has 2 more left. Everyone else racing to get back in this. Shawnee placing her 11th disc. It's looking precarious, and it falls.
Ow.
Sian is now in the lead. She's going to place her 8th. She was the slowest out here today, but maybe that strategy is going to pay off. You never know how this is going to play out. Brian is whipping through now. He really wants to get back in this. Sian working on her 9th disc. Shane, Shawnee, and Brian have worked out that it's all about placement. If your stack is a little off center, it's going to become precarious and it's going to fall. Immunity on the line tonight. Who wants it more? Who needs it more? Brian racing to get back in this. He had the whole stack up there, but it didn't stay up for 3 seconds. Working quickly now, trying to rebuild. He really wants to wear that necklace. Sian placing her 10th. Shane places her 7th. Shawnee places her 7th disc. But Brian is caught up. He places his 10th. This is proof that you never give up in Survivor. Sian's taking her time. The guaranteed spot in the final 3, right here. Sian's stack looking very wobbly. Looking very precarious. Can she hold it up? Sian's falls over. She's out of it. She needs to start all over again. Brian going for his last disc. Has he learnt from his mistakes? Can he get it right this time? Really taking his time. He has a nice lead. But Shane and Shawnee putting the pressure on. Here he goes with his last disc. Takes a big breath, lines it up. His stack needs to stay up for 3 seconds. He does not want to lose this. That immunity necklace is the only guaranteed form of safety in this game. 3, 2, 1. Brian wins individual immunity. Guaranteed a spot in the final 3.
Oh, God!
Brian, come on over. 4th individual immunity win. Guaranteed a 1 in 3 shot at winning this game in the $500,000 that goes with it. Well done. As for the rest of you, after 47 tough days out here, one of you will be voted out and become the 8th member of our jury. Won't be you.
Thank you.
Head back to camp. I'll see you guys tonight at Tribal.
Bye, Jonathan.
I can't believe Brian won immunity again. So now us 3 are pretty much stuffed. This cannot be happening. It's just the most terrible moment. It's probably one of the toughest decisions of my life.
Congratulations, Grubby.
Well done, Brian.
How does it feel to have 1 in 3 chance?
Oh, well, absolutely stoked to win this at this stage of the game. I know I'm safe tonight, so I'm going to go in the final 3. 1 more to go.
Well done, 1 in 3. That's
Thank you
awesome.
very much. Now this is just the icing on the cake. Get Sian out of this game. She's a major threat to me. I'm not going to beat Sian at that final challenge. She's a powerhouse. Whatever it takes, gotta take Sian out. Strike while the iron's hot, baby. You gotta take Sian out. It's me and you, final 2. And I promise you 100%, you can take my daughter's funny, I swear to God, on everything. It's going to be me and you that last 2.
Yeah.
Your best opportunity going up against me, and mine is against you, because there's no chance anyone's going to beat her. And she's going to beat you, speaking to the jury. You can work it out in your head and you realise that as well. It's plain and simple.
But I think I can convince Shane to vote for Sian tonight.
You read my mind.
I'm pretty sure I can do it. I really wanted to get Brian out tonight, but the worst case scenario happened. And now it's definitely between Sian and I.
There's 2 options. Is you do that or learn how to make fire.
Yeah. If it is 2 votes on myself and 2 votes on Sian tonight, we would be going to a fire challenge, and there's no way I can win a fire challenge against Sian.
This is your game now. This is where you make the decision.
Yeah.
She's the biggest threat here.
I don't really care who I stand next to at the final 2. I just need to be in the final 2 so I can win $500,000. Sean is the one who has a really good relationship. She's played a really good game. And she likes you better than Brian. I think she's a smart lady. She knows that she can easily beat grubby old Brian.
In her speech, what's really to the jury,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
She has, like, played a big game. She was a part of the, like, in the core alliance from the beginning. It would make sense for Shane to get rid of Sian because she is never going to win against her on the jury. She's never going to win against her on the final immunity challenge.
If she went out, so then it'd be you, me, and Brian. And would you choose Brian or would you choose me?
I choose you. I don't want to go up against Brian. He has been so sneaky throughout this game. And who has been, you know, playing super hard from the beginning.
Luck seems to go his way all the time. I don't like that. Vengeance is best served cold.
Well, vengeance can be when you win instead of him.
He is, isn't he? He's like a cat with 9 lives, that guy.
I know getting to that point of the game where you're going to have to turn on people that you're associated with. You can't play with your heart. You have to play with your head. Sian is such a good lawyer, one of the best lawyers in Victoria, and I know that she's a threat. But I would never turn on my best buddy. And the promise is that I've made for 6 weeks with Sian.
I don't know what they've told you, what Shani said to you. What did she say?
She wants all the votes on you. Shani, Brian.
Yeah.
Me?
On you.
On you.
On me.
On you. We need to break up the Shush Alliance and vote Shani out. This is the only way.
But what happens is, because those rules, if it's 2 and 2, there's a fire challenge, Shani can't make a fire. So if we stick with that 2 votes, we know then that either one of us will be going up against her in a fire challenge. Right? And both of us can beat her in a fire challenge.
Yeah.
I think if we stick together, she will go then, and then the 2 of us will be left with Brian. And you're happy to vote for Shani? We're sticking together?
The only person to go to the final 2 with is Sian. That's part of my plan. This pre-tribal time is one of the most important parts of the game for me. I have to really play up to Brian, play the submissive sort of servant of the king. Shani, he's approached me and said, you know, offered the suggestion that all 3 of us vote for Sian. And, you know, she and I are close, but there's his survivor. And I know she's got a good story.
She would liberate us. She would absolutely smash us. And probably some people fall in the trap of picking with their heart, thinking too much of the heart instead of the head. Too emotional.
His vulnerabilities and his plan that he was so desperate to enact and so frightened of Sian that he was blinded by my basically lying. I think I might have played it pretty well. My heart says no.
Yeah.
But my head says yes. So look, at this stage, I'll do it.
And does that mean you're 100% on board?
Yeah, I just think she's dangerous. and it's illogical.
But that's the game, isn't it?
Exactly.
You've got to accept, you've got to flip, you know?
I'm not feeling that great about the plan. I've definitely not lost sight of the fact that this is a game. This is a game all about lying. I can't trust the people I'm working with tonight. If Shane sticks with Sean, I'd definitely be in trouble. I'm going rogue. I don't care anymore. There's only 3 people standing between me and $500,000. I need to do whatever I can to survive to tonight. I feel like I trust you.
Yeah, well, the same. I feel like I trust you.
Yeah.
My gut is telling me to trust you.
Yeah. I know that it's hard to convince Sean to vote for Shane, but Sean is also really smart. She knows the jury is looking for people who have been brave and took risks and thought about the game with their head and not their heart. This is like basically the only option we have for both of us to move forward.
Yeah.
You and I vote for Shane.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Maybe it's a crucial part of the game now for me. This is crunch time, you know, this is the business end. So you've got to play hard and play strong and hang in there. Otherwise, you know, you go home empty-handed. I don't want to go home empty-handed. If you and I vote for Shane, she votes for you, and Brian votes for me, then that's it. And I came out here to be the sole survivor. At this stage, Shane is my biggest competition. She's definitely super intelligent and she's very likeable. She's got the potential to win. It's really hard. Shane is a beautiful person. We've never lied to each other, but she's my competitor and I'm out there to win this game. I don't know what I'm going to do.
So walking into tribal council tonight with an immunity necklace around my neck, the grub's not going home tonight. So tonight, Sean's gone.
I've made it this far. I think it's a fantastic achievement. But I'm not done yet. And I want to make sure that I'm in the final 2 with Sean.
Tonight at Tribal Council, it's between Shane and I, but I'm pretty confident I've done everything I need to send Shane home.
I do have a big decision to make in terms of the vote. It's a really difficult decision for me to make tonight. But ultimately, I want that title of Australian Sole Survivor. I want to take it out. I want to win.
We'll now bring in the members of our jury. Robbie, Sam, Matt, Benji, Steve, Fenella, and Monica voted out the last tribal council. Well, you don't get to day 47 without spinning a couple stories, telling a few white lies. So, Brian, it begs the question, who can you really trust anymore at this stage?
you can trust this necklace. That's about it. It's very hard. You think you can trust some people and you put faith in them, but this game, it's not normal life. You don't act like this in normal life. You have to tell some white lies to get yourself further in this game, and a lot of decisions have to be made with your head, not your heart.
Shane, did you find yourself questioning everyone's trust this afternoon?
Yep, definitely. I did have conversations with everyone because, of course, it's us three ladies whose life's on the line tonight. But I have strong loyalties, so I'm going to go with that tonight, and hopefully I'll be here again tomorrow.
Well, Sean, at this stage of the game, when you've been lied to time and time again, I mean, can you really trust what people tell you?
I'm concerned about the competition. I'd be silly not to be, I think. But my intuition is usually pretty good, so I'm going to follow that tonight and go with my gut feeling.
So, Shawnee, you're sitting here with 3 champions, and as the only contender, can you really believe them when they say, yeah, they want to go to the end with a contender?
You can't really believe anyone until after it happens. You can hope that they're telling the truth, but the real action shows after it's already taken place. You just hope that, you have a really good conversation with someone and you feel like you are 100% on the same page. And then you have to take that feeling and just think about it and think, okay, am I going to do this? Yes, I am.
Well, Sean, is it better to stick with someone you trust but know that you might not be able to beat in the end, or go with someone you can't trust but know that you can definitely beat?
I think, in this game, it's important to get respect from the jury. So I think perhaps, you've got to consider that. If the jury see through what you're trying to achieve, then that might be by taking someone that you could beat, for instance, then you may not earn the respect of the jury or the jury's vote. So I think that's something you've really got to weigh up when you're making your decisions.
Yeah, it's so hard to know what they're going to value.
Some people like the villain, flipping and backstabbing and blindsiding, and some people like the heroic game. But it depends on the individual person what sort of game they appreciate more.
It's hard to know whether it will, come down to some relationships or gameplay or a combination of.
Shane, if you're sitting in the final 2 with someone who has stronger connections with the jury, could it mean that your whole game just comes to nothing?
Oh, for sure. For sure, there was great loyalties and connections between a lot of us. So everyone should be worried about those old relationships that were built on trust and loyalty. It's a big consideration to make.
So, Shawnee is the only contender. Brian, do you think all the contenders on the jury might just throw their votes Shawnee's way?
That is an easy option. But you hope it doesn't come down to that. You hope it comes down to those 2 people sitting in front of the jury and they decide who has played the better game out of those 2 people. I just hope, if I do get to that stage, that I have a better game or played a better game than the person sitting next to me.
Sean, are there people here tonight that you can't beat in the end?
Maybe. Yeah, I think that yes, the answer would be yes. Because everyone has a different approach, everyone brings different attributes, and that's the thing. You never know how they are going to be weighed up by the jury that's going to determine the winner.
You just have to trust yourself, most importantly, I think. And just, I guess what Sean said, go with your gut.
So, Shani, do you know how tonight's going to play out?
I hope I know how it's going to play out.
How confident are you?
I am taking a risk tonight. I'm just going all in and doing what my gut is telling me. I've gone with my gut feeling in the past and it's been correct, so I'm going with that feeling tonight and gonna hope I'm not alone.
Sean, what's your gut telling you tonight?
Well, you know, my gut's saying, okay, do what you've said you're going to do. I think that, hopefully, yeah, pays off. Fingers crossed.
All right, well, it is time to vote. All right, well, it is time to vote. Brian, you're up. I'll go count the votes. Okay, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Sean. Shawnee. Shane. That's one vote, Shawnee. One vote, Shane. One vote, Sean. One vote left. 21st person voted out of Australian Survivor Champions versus Contenders, an 8th member of our jury. Shawnee. What the hell? Need to bring me a torch. Shawnee, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
See you, Shawnee. See you.
They work together to get Shawnee out. Well, you are the final three. All you can do now is keep your head, trust your gut, Hang on tight. Grab your torch, head back to camp.